My teammates touched my girlfriend's hair and called her Deadweight. A girl from Instagram messaged me late at night. Hey, I have your cat. I sprinted over as fast as I could to the library and stopped when I saw her holding my cat, giggling while he climbed onto her shoulders. Behave. Your dad's on the way, she smiled. Even though I was panicked, I couldn't help but think that was the cutest thing I'd ever seen. Suddenly our eyes met mine and she walked over shyly. Here's your little guy. Before she could leave, I reached out and grabbed her hand without thinking. Thank you, I said awkwardly. Wait, how did you know he was my cat? Her face turned red. Oh, well, everyone knows you. Quarterback number 7. You're like a star on campus. I may be a nerd, but I watch you games too. We started talking and couldn't stop that night. We met up again a few more times, until one time when I was walking her back to her dorm, while she was in the middle of talking about her chess club, I just kissed her. She dropped every single chess book, and we both scrambled to pick them up, laughing breathlessly. That was the same week we were forced to break up. My team captain Doug caught us holding hands after practice. He walked over and grabbed the back of my jersey. Team meeting. Now, he said, not even looking at her. My entire team surrounded me. We're 3 weeks from championship, and you're walking around campus holding hands with some nerd who probably thinks a touchdown is worth 6 points in Scrabble? The guys laughed. You're getting soft already. Yesterday you overthrew 3 easy passes. Were you thinking about your little girlfriend's homework? He mocked. She's not affecting my game, I said. Yeah, we don't give a crap what you think. She's a distraction. Break up with her this weekend, or you're done. Coach walked in right then, saw all of us, and sighed. Whatever drama this is, handle it before Saturday. Championships require sacrifice, gentlemen. Team comes first. He looked directly at me. Always. They filed out, leaving me alone to deal with the heartbreak of either losing the team or losing the girl I'd fallen hard for. That weekend, she showed up at the diner bouncing with excitement. I've been studying your games, she said, pulling out this notebook covered in chess stickers. Football is literally just chess with bodies. Every formation has a counter move. She took a quick bite of her fries and opened the notebook. Look, your next opponents always protect their quarterback like he's the king in chess, but they leave their bishops exposed. She'd drawn football plays using actual chess pieces as players. If you run a knight's fork here, you'll break their whole defense. You did this for me? I asked. I've been working on it all week. Stayed up till 4 a.m. analyzing their last 3 games. She was so proud. There's 3 different plays. This one I call the Sicilian defense because it comes from the side when they least expect it. She kept explaining, her eyes bright, hands moving pieces through the air. I felt sick. How could I end things like this? I wasn't given much of a choice. My teammates showed up at the diner and surrounded our table like sharks on a hunt. Bro, why is she still here? I thought you handled this already, Doug asked with an annoyed expression. Still playing with your little chess pieces? Teaching him the horsey moves? My friends teased, lifting up one strand of her hair. She went completely still. What are they talking about? Handled this? Doug leaned over the table. You're a distraction to him and the team. A dead weight. I kept my mouth shut. She looked over at me with sad eyes and understood everything. She stood up and slammed her hands on the table. You should have just told me. Wait, I said, reaching out. I changed my mind. No. She picked up her strategy notebook. I won't be the reason you lose your dream. Your team is right. Football is your future. I'm just the girl who found your cat. She set the notebook next to my plate. Use these plays. They'll work. She pushed past Doug, ending our relationship. I sat there with a heavy feeling in my chest, staring at her notebook while my teammates high-fived each other. But when the game came, we were getting destroyed even without my distraction. We were down 24-7 at halftime. That's when I saw her in the stands, staring back at me. I glanced at the scoreboard one more time before jumping and fence and grabbing her hand in front of everyone. Please, I said, tell them about the knight's fork strategy. Coach started yelling, but I cut him off. She knows how to beat them. Just listen. 2 minutes. She looked at the team, then at the field. The same guys who touched her hair and called her deadweight were staring at her. Your opponents are playing Queen's Gambit defense, she said calmly. Move your receivers here and here like knights jumping. They can't adjust without exposing their king. Coach grabbed his playbook. This is insane. It'll work, I said with a smile. Trust her. The ref blew the whistle. Fine, let's just do it, Doug said. We followed her idea and scored on the first play. Then we scored another and another, each touchdown directly from her strategies. The team went silent in the end zone after the last play. Doug walked over to her with the game ball in his hands. We were wrong, he said, handing it to her. You're not a distraction. You're the reason we won. The whole team apologized, but her eyes were locked onto mine.